Welcome back to my channel. My name's Rebecca, I'm 30 and I live in Newcastle and you are reporting for Beauty. So today I have a full face video for you, even including I think at least a brow gel, but I don't think I bought a brow pencil, of the new, where's my big bag, Superdrug brand, Studio London. So I have it all here. So when I say I've bought quite a full face, I've really gone for it, okay? Right, let's pull everything out that I got. So I'll unpack the big box last, I think. So I do have the Studio London Flawless Bronzing Cream, and I bought this in just as bronzing cream number 2. I did find choosing the colours to be that little bit confusing, but anyway. And then the cream, it's a cream blush in Inspire. This said it was meant to be like nude on the website and it doesn't look nude, but hey ho. I've got a concealer and I've got this in shade number 9. I got the Studio London Perfecting Foundation SPF 20 12-hour wear in shade 10. I have actually swatched this on the back of my hand and I think the colours look pretty good. And then for some reason, I was meant to get one of these as a free gift and I got 3. But I already have that in like a lip set. So I bought some stuff from the shop and then most of the base products I ordered online. So I've got 3 of these. I'm just going to pop them to one side, the 3 that I've got, because I'll probably like give them to some of my friends and like send them out when I do decluttering things. I send my friends stuff. So I got a lip trio, which was a Power Pout 24-hour velvet longwear lip colour, Power Pout shimmer gloss, and Power Pout 12-hour precision lip liner. So the lip liner is in Self Love Nude, the lipstick in Feeling Ambitious, and the gloss in Add Inspiration. So I've really been loving like more pinky stuff at the moment than I really ever have before. So I thought I would kind of go with the pink train that I've been on. Actually, let me put the rubbish into a bag. So this is what I've got there. So I'm not going to swatch anything yet because I'll also be just putting it on. And then I got the Colour Icon Eyeshadow Pigment Vault. I think I got all of these for a £5. So I got 4 eyeshadow pigments in here. So I didn't get an eyeshadow palette. So something like this is a little bit more unique to my collection. So I got 4 of these. I think I have a dupe of one of the colours in this big pack. So it is what it is. But I'm excited. Like, look at that lovely pink. So I think I might do, I know I've got 2 of the colours, but I think I might do like a pinky goldy look. And then in the big pack, I think this cost me like, oh wait, there is an eyeshadow palette in this. Yay. Okay. I'm actually quite happy. Eating my words there, but I was actually thinking, oh God, how am I going to do this? So everything's, it's wrapped up individually. Right. So in here, so this is Create Your Own Look Beauty Collection 12-piece set. As I said, I got this on a really good offer and I couldn't resist. So this is the Flauntless Setting Powder, Weightless and Mattifying. I mean, am I a fan of the packaging? No. Is it giving super cheap? Yes. Was it super cheap to buy? Also yes. So I think that's fine. So this is the 24-hour soap brow fixed. So you get your feather effect brows. I will not be using that tiny spoolie that's in there. I brought some of the spoolies out of my kit to use. And then I have the eyeshadow palette here. Clearly I didn't really read what was in this. Okay, how does this open? So very neutral, as I said. So was I in the market needing a new eyeshadow palette? Absolutely not. But am I relieved that there's one in this set when I consider? Yes. So also comes with another lip trio, and Independent Red, there's the lip liner, Feeling Fierce is the lipstick, and Add Passion is the gloss. I think I'm probably not going to do a red today, to be honest, but I'll see if I put it on then take it off. And then this is the You highlighter drops in Shine Bright. This is actually so much. The mattifying setting mist. I actually love the packaging on this. Make sure I'm not missing anything. And then this is the Lash and Brow Gel, Separation and Lift. The Double End Eyeliner. So this looks like, is it black? Black, yeah. So I'm quite relieved that this is an eyeliner in it. Another one of the colour icons. So I do have two of these. So let me pop that to one side. And then the eyeshadow base. Yeah, so that's everything that I've got. So just to do my makeup how I normally would do it, I'm going to go in and do my brows first. So blah, 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 blah. Our palettes are created without magnets and mirrors so they can be fully recycled after use. Simply remove the back label and use the small hole to push out the pot. Blah, blah, blah. I would quite like that. So this has just flown out. So it does come with this. I will not be using that. I'm just going to feel the soap brows. And if I'm not feeling it, I do have the brow gel. Let me see how the hold on the brow gel is first. So just a clear. So I'd always kind of brush so I can coat the hairs as much as possible. So it's not going to be my normal soap brows. This is definitely kind of more fluffy. It does feel very wet. So that looks cute. That does look good. It just feels very wet. So it's like if it dries down, then that's absolutely fine. I'm thinking, should I just take this off and try the soap brows? Yeah, let's just try it. Okay, so I've wiped them off. I'm just going to go back through with a clean spoolie and fluff them back through how I would. Hair on that. When I was doing. So it doesn't give any instructions. So I'm just going to use it how I would normally do soap brows. So I'm going to take the setting spray and just spray it into the pan. Just rubbing my spoolie over it. I think it needed the top, like the top layer to come off. So I'm just trying to pick up as much as I kind of would with the pink honey. So just brushing through. Again. This is kind of how I do it, is I kind of go every way. So it's actually working because I feel like it is. And then just gonna, because I don't really know how it performs, I don't want to leave it for too long before I do the smooth through, and then I kind of brush through. Hey, this is looking okay. Guys, hang on a second. We might be, okay. It's held faster than I thought. So maybe I shouldn't have wet it. And honestly, I don't always fill in my brows when I do this. I just normally, because I am at heart just so beyond lazy, that honestly a lot of the time I'll just leave it like this. Hey, they look pretty good. I'm just going to take the other end of my spoolie and really go back through and push them down. This is a bit of a brow tutorial. See, I'm glad I gave it a chance. I'm actually really happy with how that looks. They are stuck. Okay, I'm just going to clean off around the edges of my brows and then I'll pop back and we'll plow on. But I can say I'm like pretty happy with that. They're quite shiny, which is fine. But does this not look good? Okay. Did I judge too soon? Yes. So I am going to try the eyeshadow base. Normally I wouldn't, and I would just use what I normally use for the eyeshadow, but I want to give it a go because so far, pretty good. It's a little pink. Prep your lids and intensify eyeshadow vibrancy with Studio London Color Icon eyeshadow base. Cool. It doesn't feel sticky, which is good. I hate sticky eye primers. And I might leave it to set down just a little bit. So obviously I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette. Then let's have a look at these like pigments as well while we're here. I'll give them a little bit of a swatch. So I have Out There Orange. And then I have, I'm going to pop them all on my hand and show you, Emerald Mermaid. Then I've got Gifted Gold. I didn't even say what this is. Oh God, I've just squeezed some of it out. Radiant Rose. Oh, but this looks so pretty. That's like so my... So that's the Radiant Rose, the Gold, Emerald Mermaid, and the something orange. So I just love the look of the Radiant Rose, to be honest. I think I'm gonna do my eyeshadow look and then see where it goes from there. So actually it hasn't creased, so I'm just gonna go in with the eyeshadow as I would any other eyeshadow palette and kind of go from there. So first things first, I'm gonna go into the darkest brown, which is Revealed. It's throwing me off that there's no mirror in this, but I understand it's because it's to be recyclable. Okay, it's pigmented. Definitely giving me some pigment. And I'm just going to pack this in my outer edge. It looks good. Okay, let's see you, superdrug. I see what you're trying to do, and I like it. And then I'm going into Cashmere. Oh, I love that kind of yellowy toned nude. Hey, I'm actually so impressed. And then we're just gonna do something quite simple because I've already fannied on doing my eyebrows for ages. This looks so good. This looks good. I'm impressed. And then I'm gonna take well, we're keeping it simple, so I'm gonna take Bear. And just a tiny touch, I'm going to re-intensify Revealed. Oh, they do look nice. the middle one is like meh. Okay, the nicest is this. No? Yeah, I like that. So I think just because we're trying things and I don't want to be like, okay, I've just done the mattes. This brush seems clean enough. I'm going to take Silk in the middle, which seems to be the nicest. Spraying just literally using this setting spray. See, that's nice, huh? I'm just going to blend that because I am going to use one of those creamy shadows. Which colour? So it was the gold that came in the kit, the gifted gold, not the pink. I really like how this looks. I'm so pleasantly surprised by the outcome so far. Oh, I think this looks so nice. I'm thrilled. I'm actually so thrilled. Okay, so I think that's enough for the eyes for now. I will use the eyeliner later. And let's move on from here. So this is what we've got going on the eye. Just a cute, simple kind of look. And we'll, yeah. So what claims does this have? Just says, flaunt flawless perfecting foundation. I don't know, is this matte? Is this whatever? We'll soon find out. Testing a foundation out. I will do my forehead, but I swear I've washed these. They're just, this one's a little bit on its last legs. So, okay, it's a little dark. She's okay on my neck. My face is very pale in comparison to my body. I'd say it's giving medium coverage at the moment. I'm going to see if I can build it up. I have a breakout here. And just generally my skin tone is pretty uneven. My forehead really doesn't need a lot of coverage. So maybe natural radiant, I don't know. It might dry down. Best for coverage purposes, going to use a brush. So I could just spot conceal, but I don't want to, so I'm going to pat. It's covered pretty well. The colour is yellow. There was quite yellow, but I can definitely make it work. There was no easy way for me to colour match online, unfortunately, which I find can find that very frustrating, but I just went into the middle of the colours. Okay, so where is my concealer? Number 9, creamy, full coverage, formula blends seamlessly, blah, blah, blah. That's what it looks like. It's like feeling very creamy as I apply it. So I am just going to do that much for now. Just blends nicely. And actually, since the foundation is a touch dark for me, I don't really mind that the concealer's light. I'm just going to do a tiny, I'm not going to blend this out fully. I'm kind of just blending around the bottom before I do cream blusher and cream bronzer and blusher. There is method in my madness, I swear. I'm just kind of blending it down the side of my nose a bit. Okay, let's do the cream bronzer. So, as I said, it wasn't the easiest to get to find what would suit me. So I got this in shade number 2, effortlessly sculpt and contour and enhance your features with Studio London Flaunt Flawless Bronzing Cream, the ultra creamy buildable formula. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. I've got some colour. I kind of had to break the seal on it almost. I see you, superdrug. I see. I see what you're trying to do here. And so far, I really like it. It's the first time in a while that I've done like a full face. I'm just tapping in every now and then, just a tiny little bit. Okay. And then I have my little blusher, cream blush here. That's that there. Again, the descriptions online were not the best, so we're just doing what we can do. Okay, so it's pink. It's like mauvey pink. I did want something like neutral, but yeah. So I'm just going on with my normal brush. And again, I think you kind of have to break the seal on the thing and stuff a little bit. It's not what I'd necessarily put with this eye look, but I don't really have another choice. And a lot of the options are just cream when it comes from this brand. I couldn't find a powder bronzer. So I think they are going with kind of what's in fashion at the moment. But I do like to do a powder bronzer too, I have to say. But we're just going with that. That's a nice colour though. I could obviously build it up more, but I just don't want it to be too much when it doesn't really go with the eye look. Like I don't really like the pink with the yellow tones. I'm just going to blend out because I don't want it to sit for... See, I've let it sit for too long, I think. I love it. I think everything looks good. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the highlight. Oh, that's what it looks like on the back. Let's rub it a bit. So very kind of pearlescent. So I'm going to be sensible and do it off the back of my hand first and then onto my face. So it's definitely more of like a glossy highlighter, I don't know. Can you see that? So it's definitely glossy. I'm not sure if it's my favourite thing that I've tried on out of everything, but it's giving me that shine, so I'm going into the powder next. So this is in translucent. Perfect and set your look with this Studio London Flawless Setting Powder, a weightless translucent powder, blah, blah, blah. Use a large... Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, so getting the sticker off has ripped that out of the top, so I would be aware of that. I'm trying to see if I can click that back in. I'm just going to hold it while I pour. This packaging I don't like. Just going to set my under eye. Feels dry. Sometimes I'll set with powders and it still will feel damp on my under eye, if that makes sense. This is very finely milled. This I think will be absolute flashback central. It is, although it's translucent, I think that it is dusty. I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, it's done what I wanted it to do. It's quite hard to tell with setting powder, and I don't really do my full face anymore, especially if I'm not going to work. I only really do that to go to work, so it's like hard for me to tell. So let's go back into our trusty eyeshadow palette. The eyes so far is my favourite part. So I'm going to go into... what's it called? Revealed. Now this brush is stained, not dirty, so I'm just going to spritz it. I don't know how I'm going to tell you how a face spritzer is apart from how it feels. I'm not going to be able to like review it. I know that there's that they've got a hydrating one as well, like a dewy one, and I would have preferred that, but hey, I'm not made of money and I've got to restrain myself somewhere. Oh, this is just delicate. That is called. Just gonna. Now, I mega hate putting liquid liner on camera. And I never really do it, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best for you guys to put it on camera. Okay, where is it? Well, let's just see. Oh, very black. It's good. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the... Yeah, let's just use the thicker end. I do this all the time, so I don't know why I'm... But since nothing has a mirror in it, just got to pick something up. And I'm not close enough to this mirror to be able to, because that's the view that you'll be getting from me, so. On a grand scheme of my wing skills, this is pretty good. Oh, for God's sake. Should have done this eye first, then this eye, because this eye is harder to do. So that's one top tip. Do the eye that you find difficult. So they're not even distant cousins. Fuck, for God's sake. This one doesn't even have a point. Just gonna pose from this angle because that was not skillful. So since I ended up with quite a neutral eye, I could probably do the red lip. I'm going to show you both regardless, and then we can see what we think. So I'm going to do the nude first because it's easy to remove. The Power Pout lip liner in Self Love Nude. These are sharpenable pencil ones, and I really like that. So the pigment, the colour obviously comes off, but it doesn't feel creamy when you're putting it on. Ooh, that feels nice. And I like the colour of this. I don't think it really goes with the eye, I don't know. Honestly, these liners are a joke. Like, one's this way and one's... It's fine. And then the lip gloss. Again, this is in... It doesn't have the name on, but I have said it. And I'll have everything linked. Smells nice. So that's the lip. I just don't think... I think it's quite pink for the eye. But I like it. It feels nice as well. Right, that's that off. as I said before, they don't feel very like creamy, the lip liners, and that's easier precision wise, but it doesn't feel as nice as it goes on, if that makes sense. And the lipstick's in the colour Feeling Fierce. So it's in your true blue toned red. It makes your teeth look white. And actually, I really like how the lipsticks go on. Just going to do a bit of the gloss. Don't want to do too much because actually I don't love a glossy red. I don't know. But I like how the red looks with the look as a whole. And I'm like pretty chuffed with how everything's came out. I'm not going to use this on my eyelashes. I could do a little bit on my... No, you know what? I'm not going to do it because honestly, clear eye mascara is... yeah. So I'm just going to... Nice spritzer. Doesn't really smell of anything. Of course, I've got lipstick on my teeth. But yeah, it doesn't really smell of anything and hasn't immediately made me feel like... So that's a win so far. So I'm going to pop off, do my eyelashes, and I'm going to try and clean up this liner where I've completely messed it up. And then I'll come back and we'll do a little overview and chat about everything. So I shall see you shortly. Okay, I'm back. I've just popped a little cheeky half lash on. So let's talk. Firstly, let me start with this eyebrow soap. I am extremely impressed. And to think I nearly didn't use it. But they are stuck down. They are looking laminated. And I haven't done any other brow product. So I am very, very, very impressed with that. Very impressed. It worked like quicker than I thought it would. So I didn't really need to like let it sit. So even when I frown, they're like, these are in place. So I'm like pretty chuffed. Another thing that I was really surprised about is I really, really thoroughly enjoyed the eyeshadow palette. Is it neutral? Sure. But was it pigmented, easy to use? Have I come up with a cute look? Also, yes. So I'm really happy. And considering I didn't realise that the pack had it in, I'm like really happy with it. The foundation, like, looks really nice. As I said, it's really hard to choose the colour, but I've made it work. The concealer, don't let it sit for too long, but it's done what I wanted it to do. Brightened under eyes, full coverage. I'm not looking too creasy. I've got creasy under eyes anyway. I like a thick under eye. Like, this is chunky and I'm extremely expressive. So everything is going to be creasy on me. It hasn't gone into... I have one like foreheady sort of wrinkle. You can't really see it, but sometimes things will sink into there immediately, and it hasn't. The powder, I'll need to try out the powder more, have a bit of a fiddle with it. The cream blush, I think the color wise, it's not the right color. The description on the website was terrible and you can't really see it that much anymore, but I didn't want to do too much because it doesn't really go with what I've got on. Cream bronzer, once you kind of break the kind of, I think it's got a bit of a seal over the top, I'm really impressed. I'm really, really impressed. The You Dewy highlighter drops, meh. Maybe would try it mixed in with foundation, maybe use it as a glowy primer, kind of see how I go from there. The pigment that I used, the Gifted Gold, hasn't gone into my creases. It has just yeah, it's dried down really, really nicely. I'm glad I went with something more neutral first, so I'm really excited to try the others. No problems with the eyeshadow base, and that is what I am really, really fussy about. And the lips, I'm happy. This is an absolutely stunning, very universal colour of red. Now, I will say, I think that their colour range absolutely could be better. I think a look that I'm excited to do is to do a pink, this just all over the eye, blended out, maybe a bit of cream bronzer in the crease with the pink lip. I think it's going to be absolutely stunning, and this will go nicer with the blush as well. But so far, so good. Let me know, do you have any affordable brands that you really, really like? I don't mean TikTok brands. I have loads from the TikTok brands, like the UK brands. I just mean affordable drugstore that is maybe a little bit underrated. But I am so impressed by how this came out. Really, really happy. Oh, the spray. Almost forgot. My face doesn't feel tight or anything, but obviously I'm not wearing this for a period of time. I literally am going to go wash my hair and eat. So yeah. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love, 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 love to have you here. Comment down below what you thought of the video and think of this new brand. Do go follow me over on Instagram now that the Christmas period is over. I have so much content to do. I've received a bit of PR that I'm going to be doing some content on, so do go over there to check that out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.